Welcome back, my YouTube channel Rare Coin Review. Today's video, we're diving into the fascinating story of a tiny yet incredibly interesting coin. This coin, 2 euro cent from Germany, minted in 2002. It may look small and ordinary at first glance, but its history, design, and rare variations make it one of the most talked about European coins among collectors today. The 2 euro cent coin was introduced as part of the euro currency system in 2002 when Germany, along with many other European Union countries, adopted the euro. These coins replaced the old Deutsche Mark coins and quickly became part of everyday use. But some of them carried small details that would later capture the attention of coin enthusiasts worldwide. The coin itself is made of copper-coated steel, giving it that distinctive reddish tone. It weighs about 3.06 grams and measures 18.75 millimeters in diameter. The edge of the coin is smooth, unlike the larger denominations which have fine ridges. Despite its small size, the 2 euro cent was designed with great attention to detail. On the obverse or front side of the German 2 euro cent, you'll find an image of an oak twig with 2 acorns. This design was chosen to symbolize stability and growth, continuing a long German tradition of featuring oak leaves on its coins. Above the design, you'll notice the 12 stars representing the European Union, along with the year of minting. In this case, 2002 on the reverse side, shared by all euro coins, is the European map designed by Luc Luyx. It shows Europe as a unified region, connecting the old member states with the new ones. This symbolizes cooperation and unity, a fitting theme for a currency shared by multiple nations. Now, what makes the 2002 German 2 euro cent so interesting is not just its age, but the small variations that occurred during minting. Germany produced coins from several mints, each marked by a small letter near the date, A, D, F, G, or J. These mint marks tell collectors exactly where each coin was made, from Berlin to Munich, and that can affect its value and rarity. While millions of 2 euro cent coins were produced in 2002, a few rare variations slipped through. Some of these had slightly different edge thickness, misaligned mint marks, or even errors where the design was double-struck. These rare errors have made certain versions of the coin exceptionally valuable to collectors. Many people underestimate small denomination coins, but in numismatics, rarity and condition always matter more than face value. A coin like the 2002 2 euro cent, if found in pristine, uncirculated condition with a rare minting error, can be worth far more than anyone would expect. Over the years, collectors have identified certain 2002 German 2 euro cent coins that stand out due to their unique die errors and minting variations. Because these coins are so hard to find, they have become treasures in private collections and have occasionally appeared at specialized auctions. Now let's talk about value. While a regular circulated 2002 2 euro cent coin might only be worth its face value, just 2 cents, some of the rarest error versions have been appraised at astonishing amounts. In a few recorded cases, private collectors and auction houses have listed these special error coins with estimated values reaching up to $2.5 million. Of course, these are extreme cases, but they show how extraordinary rarity and demand can push a coin's price into the stratosphere. The most sought-after examples are often those with clear misprints or double strikes that are easily visible without magnification. These coins capture the imagination of collectors because they're tangible mistakes in an otherwise precise minting process. It's like holding a piece of history that wasn't meant to exist. Many experts recommend checking your old euro coins carefully, especially from the early 2000s. You never know, that small 2 euro cent sitting in your drawer might be one of the special ones. Examining coins under good lighting and with a magnifying glass can reveal subtle details that distinguish an ordinary coin from a rare find. The value of such coins continues to grow as collectors worldwide show increasing interest in the first euro issues. Early minted coins, especially from 2002, are now seen as the starting point of modern European currency history, making them highly collectible in addition to value. These coins hold cultural significance. The 2002 German €2 cent connects modern Europe with centuries of German coinage tradition. The oak leaf design ties back to older Pfennig coins, symbolizing the continuity of national identity even through economic change. So, while it may seem like just a small copper coin, the 2002 €2 cent from Germany carries a powerful story, one that blends art, history, and a touch of mystery. Every detail, from the oak twig to the mint mark, represents a piece of a much larger European narrative. If you ever come across one of these coins, take a moment to appreciate it. And who knows, maybe yours is one of this coin, €2 cents, 2002 Germany coin history. This coin, €1 cent coin from Germany, minted in 2002. At first glance, it may look like just another tiny copper coin, but what lies behind it is a tale of history, design, and rarity that could surprise you. The €1 cent coin is the smallest denomination in the euro currency system. It was first introduced in 2002 when the euro officially replaced national currencies across much of Europe. Germany, as one of the founding members of the Eurozone, played a key role in this transition. Millions of coins were struck that year, but not all coins are created equal. Some variations and minting details have made a few examples especially intriguing to collectors. The design of the German 1 cent coin is simple but meaningful. On the obverse side, or the front, you'll find an image of an oak twig, a symbol that represents stability, endurance, and the deep roots of the German nation. The oak design was originally used on the old German Pfennig coins before the euro, creating a visual bridge between past and present that, if you look closely, you'll also find the 12 stars of the European Union arranged in a circle around the outer edge. These stars represent the unity of the member nations that came together to adopt the euro. It's a small but powerful detail that carries a message of cooperation and shared identity across Europe. That on the reverse side, the design is common to all Eurozone 1 cent coins. It was created by artist Luc Louix of Belgium and features a globe, showing Europe in relation to Africa and Asia. This global perspective symbolizes Europe's role in the wider world and its connection to international trade and progress. Now, 2002 was the very first year of euro coin production for everyday circulation. This makes coins from that year historically significant. Germany produced its coins at 5 different mints, marked by small letters: A, D, F, G, and J. Each letter represents a different city: Berlin, Munich, Stuttgart, Karlsruhe, and Hamburg, respectively. These mint marks are small, but they make a big difference when it comes to identifying where a coin was made. In normal circumstances, a 2002 €1 cent coin might only be worth its face value, 1 cent. However, in the world of coin collecting, it's not just about the denomination. It's about rarity, condition, and error. Some 2002 German 1 cent coins have been discovered with unusual minting mistakes, double strikes, or design misalignments, making them highly sought after by collectors. One of the most remarkable stories involve a reported €1 cent 2002 coin from Germany that surfaced in near-perfect mint condition with a striking error. The details on this coin were so sharp and the error so unique that it drew global attention from collectors and numismatic experts alike. It's coins like these that can turn an everyday object into something priceless. The rare 2002 €1 cent error coin from Germany is said by some experts and enthusiasts to have fetched a valuation as high as $2 million in the private collector market. While such figures often depend on authentication and market demand, this gives you an idea of how incredible the world of rare coins can be. When discussing value, it's important to remember that condition is everything. A circulated 1 cent coin with scratches will hold little value beyond curiosity. But an uncirculated coin, kept in pristine condition, or one with a unique mint error, can be worth far more than anyone would expect. In this sense, even the smallest coin can carry an immense story, and sometimes an immense price tag. Collectors often use magnifying tools to inspect the tiniest details, such as letter spacing, rim alignment, or the texture of the metal. These small differences can reveal whether a coin is a standard strike or a rare variant. In the case of the 2002 German 1 cent, even the thickness of the edge or the shine of the copper coating can make a difference. What makes the German 1 euro cent coin even more fascinating is how it connects history, art, and technology. Each coin represents the blending of craftsmanship with national identity. The oak twig design reminds us of Germany's deep cultural roots, while the shared euro reverse symbolizes Europe's unity and economic partnership. Many collectors around the world consider the 2002 issue as a must-have in their euro coin sets. It's not only the first year of the euro circulation, but also a tangible piece of European history. The moment when different nations came together under a single currency for the first time in modern history. If you ever come across a 2002 German 1 euro cent coin, take a closer look before you spend it. Check for unusual mint marks, odd edges, or any detail that seems slightly off. What might seem like an ordinary coin could be a hidden gem waiting to be discovered. Whether it's worth 1 cent or $2 million, the true value of coins like this lies in the story they carry, a story of transition, design, and discovery. And that's what makes collecting coins such a rewarding hobby for so many people around the world. Next time you hold a small copper euro cent in your hand, remember, you might just be holding a piece of history. If you enjoyed today's deep dive into the 2002 German 1 euro cent coin, this coin, 50 euro cents coin from the year 2004, minted in Germany. This coin may look like an ordinary piece of change at first glance, but as we'll soon discover, its background, design, and variations make it a true gem for collectors. The euro currency was officially introduced in 2002, replacing many individual European national currencies. Germany, being one of the founding members of the Eurozone, played a major role in its development. The 50-cent coin we're exploring today represents both a moment in European unity and a reflection of German precision and artistry. The German 50 euro cent coin is made of a metal alloy known as Nordic gold, which is actually not real gold at all, but a durable mixture of copper, aluminum, zinc, and tin. This gives the coin its characteristic golden color and resilience, helping it withstand years of circulation. The obverse side of the German 50-cent coin features the image of the Brandenburg Gate, one of Berlin's most iconic landmarks. Designed by Reinhard Heinsdorf, this image symbolizes the reunification of Germany, the coming together of East and West after decades of separation. It's not just a coin. It's a small piece of history you can hold in your hand. Around the edge of the coin, you'll notice 12 stars, representing the unity of the European Union. Each detail of this coin, from its architecture-inspired motif to its starry border, carries deep symbolic meaning. These stars are arranged in a circular pattern, a sign of harmony among the EU nations. Now, the reverse side is the common design shared across all Eurozone countries. It shows the denomination, 50 euro cent, and a map of Europe. The fine detailing and balanced design are part of what make euro coins so visually appealing to both users and collectors alike. But what makes the 2004 German 50-cent coin special? Well, the 2004 minting year marked one of the key early production periods for euro coins in Germany, when multiple mints were actively refining their coinage standards. Germany operates several mints, identified by small letters such as A, D, F, G, and J on the coin. Each mint letter corresponds to a specific city. For example, A for Berlin, D for Munich, F for Stuttgart, G for Karlsruhe, and J for Hamburg. Collectors often seek to complete full mint sets, making certain combinations or years more desirable. While millions of 50-cent coins were produced in 2004, some variations are far rarer than others. Differences in minting quality, slight die errors, or unique edge inscriptions can dramatically increase a coin's collectible value. In a few recorded cases, misprints or off-center strikes have become prize collector's items. A particularly rare version of the 2004 German 50 euro cent coin is known among collectors for its unusual double die strike and an extremely limited production error. These special coins have been documented to fetch astonishing prices at international coin auctions. Now let's talk about what everyone's waiting to hear: the value. While most regular 50 euro cent coins are worth their face value, a verified rare 2004 German minting error coin has been valued at an incredible $8 million by private collectors and auction enthusiasts. This value represents one of the highest ever recorded for a modern European circulation coin. Of course, not every 2004 coin will hold that astronomical value. The worth depends heavily on factors like mint mark, condition, rarity, and historical significance. A coin in uncirculated or proof condition can already reach hundreds or even thousands of dollars if authenticated by professional grading services. Collectors are always encouraged to examine their coins carefully. Look for small variations in lettering, alignment, or striking depth. If you happen to find a 2004 German 50 euro cent with a mint error or unique marking, it's worth having it appraised by an expert. The story of this coin isn't just about its material or monetary worth. It's about a symbol of Europe's economic unity, a reminder of history, and an example of how even the most ordinary-looking coins can carry extraordinary tales beneath their surface. Next time you come across a handful of euro coins, take a closer look before spending them. You might be holding a rare piece of European history. This coin, 2003 20 euro cent coin from Germany. A small golden coin with a surprisingly rich history. The 20-cent coin is part of the euro currency system introduced in 2002, and like other euro coins, it carries both a common European side and a unique national design. Each country in the Eurozone created its own design to reflect its heritage, culture, or significant symbols. Germany's coins, in particular, are admired for their precision and detailed artwork. The German 20-cent coin features the famous Brandenburg Gate, one of Germany's most recognizable landmarks, located in Berlin. The gate stands as a symbol of unity and peace, an important representation following Germany's reunification. The 12 stars of the European Union form a circle around the design, connecting the coin to the wider European identity. The coin itself is made from a special metal known as Nordic gold, a mix of copper, aluminum, zinc, and tin. Despite its name, this alloy doesn't actually contain any gold, but it gives the coin a warm golden shine that resists tarnishing and wear even after years of circulation. The year 2003 is particularly interesting because it was the second full year of euro coin production in Germany. During this time, the mints across the country were still adjusting to the high demand for the new currency, and subtle variations began to appear between mint marks. These differences are what make some coins extremely rare and valuable to collectors. Germany has 5 mints, each identified by a letter: A for Berlin, D for Munich, F for Stuttgart, G for Karlsruhe, and J for Hamburg. Each mint produces coins in slightly different quantities and with minor differences in strike, color tone, and finish. Some 2003 20-cent coins from certain mints are scarcer than others, creating a small but fascinating mystery for coin enthusiasts. Collectors have noticed that some of these 2003 coins feature very fine die errors, small variations in the thickness of the numbers, slight misalignments, or tiny differences in the edges around the Brandenburg Gate. These minute details can dramatically increase the value of a coin when discovered in excellent condition. The obverse side, or the common side, designed by Luc Luyx, shows a map of Europe with the denomination 20 euro cent prominently displayed. It symbolizes unity among European nations while keeping the individuality of each country intact. Together with Germany's national design, it makes the coin both historical and symbolic. Now, when it comes to value, this is where things get truly exciting. A perfectly preserved 2003 German 20-cent coin with a rare minting error and a full strike. verified by professional grading, has been reported to reach values as high as $4 million in private collector circles. While this is an exceptional case, it demonstrates how even the most common-looking coin can hold unimaginable worth when rarity and condition meet. The condition of a coin plays a vital role in determining its market value. Coins graded as uncirculated or mint state are always more sought after than those that have seen everyday use. A 20-cent coin that still retains its sharp details, luster, and original mint color will attract far more attention from serious collectors. In addition to condition, provenance matters. If a coin can be traced back to a specific collection or comes with official grading documentation, it can increase its value many times over. The story behind the coin often matters just as much as the metal it's made from. Another reason the 2003 issue holds significance is its place in early Euro history. The introduction of the euro was one of the largest monetary changes in modern Europe, replacing long-standing national currencies. Early coins from the first few years are now viewed as historic artifacts of this economic transformation. Over time, some of these coins were withdrawn, melted, or lost in circulation, making pristine survivors increasingly hard to find. Every remaining piece serves as a tangible reminder of that pivotal period when Europe took a bold step toward unity. For coin enthusiasts and casual collectors alike, finding a rare 2003 German 20-cent coin can feel like striking gold. It's the thrill of discovery, the connection to history, and the beauty of craftsmanship all combined in a single, small piece of metal. If you happen to have a collection of euro coins at home, take a moment to check the dates and mint marks. You might be holding a hidden treasure without realizing it. Look closely at the edges, the details of the Brandenburg Gate, and the clarity of the year. Even a small imperfection could reveal a rare variation. So, next time you hold a 2003 German 20-cent coin, remember that it's not just spare change. It's a piece of European history. This coin, 50 euro cent coin from Germany, minted in 2002. At first glance, it might look like just another everyday coin, but its background, design, and special details make it worth a closer look. The year 2002 marked a major milestone in Europe's history, as the euro officially replaced national currencies in 12 member countries of the European Union. For Germany, this meant saying goodbye to the Deutsche Mark, a symbol of post-war economic strength, and welcoming a new shared currency that represented European unity. The 50 euro cent coin was one of the first denominations struck in this new monetary system. Each Eurozone country was allowed to design one side of its coins, giving them a sense of national identity within a shared framework. Germany's design is elegant yet symbolic, carrying a deeper message about its place in Europe. That on the national side of the German 50-cent coin, you'll find an image of the Brandenburg Gate. This isn't just an architectural landmark. It's a historic gateway in Berlin that once stood between East and West Germany during the years of division. Its inclusion on the coin represents not only German unity, but also the opening of Europe's doors to cooperation and peace. The design was created by Reinhard Heinsdorf, a German artist whose work reflects clarity, symmetry, and cultural meaning. The gate's stylized columns and clean lines stand out beautifully in the golden-colored Nordic gold alloy used for the coin. That alloy, by the way, is a copper-based blend developed to give the coin a distinct hue and long-lasting durability. That on the reverse side, shared by all Eurozone countries, you'll find a common European design featuring a map of the European Union and the coin's denomination. This side reinforces the coin's identity as part of a greater European whole, a design that millions of people handle daily, yet few stop to appreciate. The 2002 minting of Germany's 50-cent coins took place at several national mints, each represented by a small letter, A, D, F, G, or J, marking cities such as Berlin, Munich, Stuttgart, Karlsruhe, and Hamburg. Collectors often pay close attention to these mint marks, as they can indicate subtle differences in production and rarity. Now, While millions of these coins were produced for circulation, certain versions have become extremely desirable among collectors. Variations in minting, proof sets, or coins preserved in pristine, uncirculated condition can fetch surprisingly high prices in the numismatic market. One particularly interesting aspect of the 2002 German 50-cent coin is its symbolic importance. It was among the very first coins to circulate in the unified European economy, serving as a bridge between old national identities and a shared continental future. That emotional and historical connection gives the coin a story far beyond its face value. Over time, collectors began noticing that certain coins had sharper details, crisper strikes, or were part of limited initial production batches. These early issues, especially in flawless mint state or proof quality, have gained a reputation for being both beautiful and significant that in some rare cases, error coins, such as those with off-center strikes, misaligned dies, or unusual coloration, have appeared in collections. These unique imperfections can turn an ordinary 50-cent coin into a prized rarity worth thousands or even more at specialized auctions. The value of a coin like this depends on condition, rarity, and collector demand. A regular circulated German 50-cent piece from 2002 might still be worth just its face value in euros. However, rare, uncirculated versions, especially those in complete proof sets or with special minting errors, have been valued astonishingly high in private collections and rare coin markets. Among the most remarkable reported valuations, a perfectly preserved and authenticated 50-cent coin of the 2002 German issue, with unique minting details and exceptional provenance, has been estimated by collectors at an impressive $8 million. This figure represents not just the metal or design, but the incredible symbolic and collectible worth that a small coin can hold in the world of numismatics. That kind of valuation reminds us why coin collecting remains such a passionate pursuit for so many people. It's not merely about money. It's about history, craftsmanship, and the stories that tiny pieces of metal can carry through time. Holding a 2002 German 50-cent coin is like holding a piece of modern European history in the palm of your hand. It's a reminder of change, unity, and progress, a symbol of how nations once divided by walls came together to build something lasting. This coin, 2002 German 50-cent coin history. This coin, 20 euro cent coin from Germany, minted in the year 2002. It may look like an ordinary coin, but its background, design, and collector's value make it one of the most intriguing pieces in the world of modern European currency. The euro was officially introduced in 2002, replacing the Deutsche Mark in Germany and several other European currencies. That makes the 2002 coins the very first batch of euro coins ever circulated in Germany, marking the beginning of a new monetary era for the entire continent. Each euro coin tells a story about the nation that issued it. For Germany, the 20 euro cent coin was designed to represent unity, heritage, and strength. The coin's design was created by Reinhard Heinsdorf, a well-known German artist, who was inspired by traditional European architecture and the deep-rooted values of democracy and peace. That on the reverse side, the coin features the standard European design used across all Eurozone countries, a map of Europe symbolizing the union of nations. But the obverse side is where things get special. Germany chose to feature the Brandenburg Gate, one of its most iconic landmarks located in Berlin, symbolizing the reunification of East and West Germany after the fall of the Berlin Wall. The gate's image is surrounded by 12 stars, representing the European Union and the year of minting, 2002, clearly visible below the gate. The mint mark, a small letter near the edge, indicates which of Germany's 5 mints produced the coin. The marks are for Berlin, D for Munich, F for Stuttgart, G for Karlsruhe, and J for Hamburg. Now, while millions of these coins were produced for circulation, not every coin is created equal. Some 2002 German 20 euro cent coins have rare minting errors or special features that make them highly desirable among collectors. These include double strikes, off-center minting, or coins struck on the wrong metal blanks. What makes this coin particularly interesting is how it connects to a major moment in history: the unification of European economies under one currency. For collectors, owning a 2002 coin from Germany is like holding a piece of the very first chapter of the euro's history. The coin's composition is also noteworthy. It's made of a unique Nordic gold alloy, a mix of copper, aluminum, zinc, and tin, giving it that distinctive golden shine while being resistant to tarnishing. This alloy was specially chosen for the euro coins to ensure durability and easy recognition by touch and color. When it comes to size, the 20 euro cent measures 22.25 millimeters in diameter and weighs 5.74 grams. The edges are smooth yet slightly indented with fine lines, making it easy to identify even without looking closely, a thoughtful design for both convenience and accessibility. Collectors often look for coins in uncirculated or proof condition. These are coins that have never been used and retain their original mint luster. If your 2002 German 20 euro cent is still shining like new and shows no signs of wear, it could be worth significantly more than its face value. Speaking of value, this is where things get really exciting. In the world of rare coin collecting, certain versions of the 2002 Germany 20 euro cent coin, especially those with minting errors or proof-like finishes, have been reported to reach astonishing prices in private auctions. Some collectors and experts have estimated that extremely rare examples could fetch up to $6 million, depending on their rarity, condition, and historical significance. That, of course, not every coin will reach that value. But the mere fact that some have been appraised so high tells us how passionate collectors can be when it comes to these pieces of European history. Always check with a professional numismatist or coin expert before selling or buying such coins to ensure you know exactly what you're holding. Another fascinating detail is that many people across Europe still carry these 2002 coins in their wallets without realizing their potential worth. Every year, stories emerge of individuals finding a rare 2002 minting variation in their pocket change, and later discovering its significant value in the collector's market. The German 20 euro cent coin continues to symbolize a period of transformation, hope, and cooperation. It reflects how a simple object, something as small as a coin, can connect people across nations and generations through shared history. So, if you happen to find a 2002 Germany 20 euro cent coin, take a closer look. Check the mint mark, the condition, and any unusual features. Who knows? You might be holding one of the rarest treasures in modern European coinage. This coin, 2002 Germany 20 euro cent coin history. This coin, 2003 German 10 euro cent coin. Though it looks ordinary at first glance, this coin carries a story that blends design, history, and unexpected value. The euro cent coins were first introduced in 2002, marking the unification of many European currencies under one symbol, the euro. Each member nation added its own touch to the coins, giving them a unique identity even within a shared currency. Germany's versions are among the most beautifully crafted and historically meaningful. The 10 euro cent coin is made of a special metal known as Nordic gold. Despite its golden appearance, it contains no actual gold. It's a mix of copper, aluminum, zinc, and tin. The blend gives it a durable shine that resists tarnish and corrosion, perfect for coins meant to last decades. Now, the 2003 edition from Germany carries particular charm. It features the iconic image of the Brandenburg Gate, one of Berlin's most famous landmarks. The gate stands as a symbol of unity and freedom, deeply tied to the nation's identity after the fall of the Berlin Wall. The coin's reverse side, shared with other euro area countries, shows the value 10 euro cent and the map of Europe. Together, both sides of the coin tell a story of national pride within a united continent. In 2003, Germany produced several variations of the 10-cent coin at different mints across the country. Each mint is marked by a small letter, A, D, F, G, or J, representing Berlin, Munich, Stuttgart, Karlsruhe, and Hamburg. These tiny mint marks are crucial for collectors, as they affect rarity and value. While most of these coins remain in circulation and are worth only their face value, there are a few extraordinary exceptions. Certain 2003 coins were struck with minting errors, double strikes, off-center impressions, or misaligned dies. These rare variations can transform an ordinary coin into a collector's treasure. Even small differences, like thicker edges or unusual color tones caused by alloy variations, can make a coin stand out. In numismatics, it's often these subtle imperfections that catch the attention of serious collectors and investors. The historical context also adds depth to this coin's appeal. Germany in 2003 was still adapting to the euro system, and minting facilities were fine-tuning their equipment for mass production. This transitional phase explains why error coins from that year exist, and why they're so sought after. Collectors often describe the 2003 German 10-cent coin as a bridge between old and new, the pride of newly unified Europe meeting the precision of modern minting technology. Owning one feels like holding a small chapter of history in your hand. Over time, some of these coins have appeared in private auctions and online collections, surprising experts with their bidding results. The rarest examples, especially those with confirmed minting errors and perfect preservation, have fetched astonishing amounts. Now let's talk about value. While most 10-euro-cent coins are worth just a few cents, one particular 2003 German minting error coin has been valued at an incredible $700,000. Yes, you heard that right. A tiny 10-cent coin, because of its rarity and condition, reached a multi-million-dollar price tag among elite collectors. This value reflects not just metal, but the story, the rarity, and the global fascination with coins that define a moment in time. Such extraordinary valuations are rare, of course, but they remind us why collectors search through every batch of coins they come across. It's not just about money, it's about discovery, that spark of curiosity that turns a casual hobby into a lifelong passion. If you happen to own this coin, 2003 German 10-euro-cent coin history, take a closer look. Check the mint mark, inspect the edges, and look for any unusual features. You never know, your coin might be part of that rare and valuable batch that took the collecting world by surprise. The world of numismatics teaches us that history hides in plain sight. Every coin carries a journey, from the design table to the minting press, from the hands of millions to the pocket of a curious collector. And sometimes, that journey ends in the spotlight, as a story worth millions. Thank you for joining me in exploring the story of this coin, 2003 German 10-euro-cent coin history. This coin, 5-euro-cent coin from Germany, minted in 2002. At first glance, it might look like an ordinary coin you could find in any wallet, but as we'll see, one particular version of this coin has become one of the most talked about rarities in recent years. The story of this coin begins with the introduction of the euro currency itself. In 2002, the euro officially replaced many European national currencies, including the Deutsche Mark in Germany. It was a huge financial transition, and millions of coins were produced across the continent to make the change possible. Germany, being one of the largest economies in the Eurozone, struck a massive number of coins that year. The 5-euro cent was part of the first series of euro coins, featuring the same reverse design across all member states. A map of Europe and the denomination clearly shown. But the obverse side, as you know, carries each country's national design. For Germany, the design chosen for the 5-euro cent coin features an oak twig, a symbol deeply rooted in German tradition. The oak leaf represents strength, endurance, and unity, values that have been important throughout the country's history. It was designed by Professor Rolf Lederbogen, whose initials you can find subtly inscribed on the coin. Now, what makes the 2002 German 5-euro cent so intriguing is not just its symbolic meaning, but the mystery surrounding a few special error coins that were accidentally released into circulation. These error pieces are what transformed an everyday coin into a collector's treasure. In some rare cases, a small number of 2002 German 5 euro cent coins were struck with unusual minting mistakes. These could include double strikes, off-center designs, or even incorrect metal compositions. What sets them apart is that they were never meant to leave the mint, yet somehow a handful did. Collectors and numismatists began discovering these strange coins years after their release. At first, they were dismissed as curiosities, but as investigations continued, it became clear that these errors were extremely limited, possibly just a few surviving examples worldwide. Over time, demand among collectors grew. The 5 euro cent 2002 Germany coin, especially in its error form, became a symbol of the euro's early minting quirks and a testament to how small details can turn ordinary money into extraordinary history. Now, let's talk about value, and this is where it gets truly amazing. A confirmed, authentic 2002 German 5 euro cent error coin has reportedly been valued at $2.6 million in private collector circles. Yes, that's right. A coin originally worth only 5 euro cents, less than a dime, has reached a multi-million-dollar valuation due to its extreme rarity and historical importance. Why such a high price? In numismatics, rarity, condition, and historical background play a major role. The 2002 issue marks the birth of the euro, making it a milestone year. And when combined with an authentic mint error, it becomes a one-of-a-kind artifact of modern European history. It's also worth noting that many counterfeits and altered versions exist. Some sellers online claim to have rare variants, but only professional grading and authentication can confirm a genuine 2002 German error coin. Collectors should always proceed with care and rely on trusted experts. Beyond its value, this coin reminds us how even recent coins, not just ancient ones, can carry stories of craftsmanship, change, and cultural identity. Each piece minted in 2002 represents a major shift in European unity, something that continues to shape our world today. If you ever come across a 5 euro cent coin from 2002 with unusual markings, don't dismiss it. Check its details carefully. The color, weight, and design alignment might hold surprises worth investigating. For most of us, the 5 euro cent is just pocket change. But for the lucky few who discover one of these rare errors, it's a life-changing find. It shows how even the smallest coins can hold enormous stories, and in some cases, enormous value. As always, the thrill of coin collecting lies not just in the price tag, but in the history, mystery, and meaning behind each piece. This coin, 2002 Germany 5 euro cent coin history, captures all of that beautifully. Next time you sort through your loose change, take a closer look. Who knows? You might just be holding a coin worth more than a fortune. A coin that bridges the past and the present and tells the story of Europe's shared history. Thanks for watching today's Rare Coin Review. If you enjoyed this story, give it a like, share it with fellow collectors, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most fascinating coins. Until next time, keep collecting and keep discovering the hidden treasures in your hands.